Sagittarius, this is Madhura and I have your bi-weekly reading for you for the month of April. Okay, so this is from April 1 through April 15th. Okay, let me just shuffle for a little bit. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I will be trying a situation spread this time. Okay. So current situation. Current situation. Problems in your current situation. Reality versus perception. It's confusing you. Next one. Focus on that. Okay. All right. So Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay. So in your current situation, I see the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So there's a lot of waiting energy here. All right. Waiting, as well as there's this you're holding on really tightly to something physical. So maybe it's a project. Okay, give me 1 second to take it. It is a love reading. Okay, so maybe you could be holding on to a relationship um, that is toxic for you. Okay, so you're holding on to some sort of a connection, some sort of a love, but I see just one cup card here and then one moon card. So that still points to emotions or intuition, but I feel like for the most part, um, I feel like this love is really affecting your pentacles energy. Okay, your career, your finances, okay, your physical health, your mental health. I feel like this whatever this dynamic is, it's really toxic and it's really affecting those aspects of you. So I honestly don't see a lot of love here. So I don't know if there is enough love in this dynamic, or if this is you have been looking for a career reading and this is supposed to be that. Okay, but with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like in your current situation, you're really holding on tightly to the little resources you think you have. Okay, you feel like those resources are very limited, and you don't feel too confident in being able to, you don't see where the next resources are coming from, so you're really grasping onto the ones you have right now. Okay, your problem with this current situation is that you're being made to face your darker aspects right now, and that's also why you're holding on to the little abundance that you feel you have, because maybe you're breaking down or maybe you're falling apart. Okay, because it is the moon card upright in a spread is sort of intense, because it does talk about facing your shadow sides. All right, the sun sheds light and the moon sheds shadows. So the moon is sort of, it's really making you contemplate and examine and re-examine your shadow aspects, your darker aspects, the situation that you're in right now. Because what's happening is, I feel like you don't necessarily know, maybe you're a freelancer, maybe you're an artist, but you don't necessarily know where your next paycheck is coming from, and that is making you maybe a miser, that is making you make certain decisions that you can't believe are coming out of you. Okay, you never thought you were this person, I feel like, but now you're coming face to face with it. All right. um I would say it's a good thing, because I'd rather face something and then move past it rather than just have it repressed in me and then let it manifest subconsciously. Okay, with a 10 of swords as your what should we call this, This is the position of what the reality is versus what your perception is. Okay, so I feel like um, this is really exhausting you right now. This situation that you're currently in, I feel like you're extremely exhausted by it. You almost feel betrayed. Maybe you feel betrayed by the universe, okay, the spiritual realm. You feel like you're not being taken care of, you're not being protected. Where are all these dark thoughts coming from? Why is it happening to me? So you're in a very you're in a very lack position. Okay, you're feeling poor, you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling drained, you're feeling as if someone is trying to do things behind your back. Maybe you're feeling like there's a lot of gossip circulating around, out there about you, that you don't really feel comfortable with right now. Okay, that's also making you doubt your worth, that's making you doubt yourself. All right. um, Something from your past is affecting this situation, and it could be a queen of wands. Okay, it could be a female, it could be a mother figure, it could be a feminine energy that's really passionate, that's really upbeat. Okay, it's really straightforward. Okay, the queen of wands doesn't mince her words. She's extremely productive, she's very fertile in the sense of ideas, okay, and action. So she's usually, if she's thinking something, she's acting upon it, and she's doing it confidently. And if someone's doing something that's unfair, that's maybe repressing other people, that's maybe not in the best interest of everyone involved, she will speak her mind. So there's either someone around you that carries this energy, and that is also affecting your current situation right now, they're complicating your current situation right now. Or this could be your own energy, that you were in this energy in the past, and whatever seeds you have sown in your queen of wands energy are sort of coming back to you right now. Okay, and it's making you feel sort of a lack of something. Maybe you got into a fight with someone who has this energy, or maybe you were straight out, you were just straightforward, and you told someone that they were doing something wrong, and they've maybe held a grudge now. But that's maybe they are the ones who are spreading this gossip about you. It could also be this Queen of Wands person that is maybe spreading a bunch of gossip about you, and that's really making you feel betrayed, because you felt like you were really good friends until very recently. um, with the Five of Pentacles in the position, that what's confusing your perception, I feel like it's this lack. Okay, you're feeling as if maybe your physical health is not at its best, your mental health is clearly not at its best. So it's really affecting the way you're perceiving things as well. Is your It's sort of making you focus on everything that you don't have, everything that is lacking in your life, instead of feeling gratitude for whatever four things you do have. Because this is a five, right? It's a card of conflict. So it doesn't have to be a conflict, though. It can be a point of change. Okay, so the five could be it could be conflict, but it could also be seen as a point that you're standing at, where you could either go back to the fours and threes and the twos and the ones and start again, or you could just move past it and get to the balance and harmony of six. Okay, so there's definitely that lingering here, that energy of you feeling as if you're lacking so much more than you have. Okay, you're getting in this energy right now, and I feel like this queen has betrayed you in some way, that is sort of making you focus on your lack right now. Maybe you're thinking about, over the years, everything that you've lost, every relationship that has walked past you, every time you felt dismissed because of someone close to you. Okay, and you're feeling really dark on the inside, you're feeling really um um just bogged down. But I almost feel as if, usually when the moon card shows up, it means that you're ready to face and heal your shadow aspects. All right, Sagittarius. So if that is your situation right now, the only way to deal with this is sort of break down if you have to. Okay, obviously it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I would highly recommend therapy looking at your spread right now, because talking to a professional is really going to put things into perspective for you. Okay, that's just my opinion. And then beyond that, if you could meditate, all right. But I feel like only meditating from a negative mind space is not really going to help you move forward. It might help you maintain some things for you right now, some sanity, but the only way to move forward for you, I feel like you're repressing a lot. There's a lot in, everything is happening inside of you. You're processing everything internally, okay. So I almost feel as if you can talk to a professional, not just a friend, they might be able to put things into perspective for you that will help you move forward, okay. Because again, the move or the next card for you, what, how you need to move forward is with the Four of Cups energy. So in a meditative space, in a resting space, okay, in sort of analyzing if the offers that are approaching you are the right offers for you right now, okay, not just grabbing something because it's being offered to you, but actually analyzing if you're feeling so much lack right now that it's almost as if you'll jump onto the next opportunity that comes your way, okay, just to feel that little bit of abundance. But there is a lot of abundance in this suffering, okay? You're not suffering in vain. This is for your own growth. This is for your own evolution, okay? Maybe this is a soul purpose that you've chosen for yourself, is evolving yourself to a point where you as a soul can feel satisfied about where you're headed, where you're standing, okay? So this is not necessarily anything terrible. With the Four of Cups in the position of move, what should be your next move, okay, I feel like your next move needs to be not necessarily acting upon your impulses, but sort of observing your impulses and sitting back for a second and then analyzing if you need to take the offer that's coming your way. If you want to focus on the Three of Cups that are already in front of you, okay, if you want to feel that gratitude right now, okay, just analyze a little bit, just take it all in before you sort of purge, okay, right now. Because I feel like you're feeling so congested and so suffocated that you are maybe looking to purge right now, and the universe is maybe the purging is in some form of action, impulsive action that you would like to take towards some people. But I feel like the universe is recommending you to sort of just stay in your shell for a little bit longer, okay. Heal things within yourself first and then have the conversations that you need to have, not out of a desperate impulsive need, but out of groundedness, out of this grounded need to sort of speak your mind. And that will also put you in a position where you're ready to receive a response as well, okay, because you don't want to break down at their response, okay. If it is something that is really making you feel betrayed and really terrible, then you don't want to just approach them, say your piece, and then storm out. All right. If you ground yourself, if you heal yourself a little bit, if you talk to a professional before, one of my friends does this, okay. She if she has something to say to a person that she's not comfortable necessarily approaching, maybe at work or something, if she's not necessarily comfortable approaching that person with a conversation, she'll talk to her therapist and she'll sort of jot down the points of what she would like to say, okay, draft it, and the therapist will have opinions about it, and then they'll reframe it, and then she'll either send out that email or text, or maybe have that conversation in person. But having gone through so much, she's not fidgety at the end of the process anymore. She's feeling confident in what she's want to say, okay, wanting to say. So she's not arrogant, and she's not submissive. So she can find the balance through in on that spectrum with through the process of working with a professional on this, okay. So if that's something that you would like to do, I just wanted to let you know that that's wouldn't be silly, okay. We judge ourselves a lot as adults, and I shouldn't be doing it this way, or as an adult or at this age I should be able to do this on my own. And sometimes it's okay to not be able to take care of yourself and employ people, or um, ask people for help, okay. It would really help your situation right now. I Also, what you need to consider before, how funny, because Leo's got this exact combination. It was just the Six of Pentacles was reversed. So this is your next move, and this is what you need to consider before making your next move. So if there is an offer approaching you, or you feel like you can see this offer approaching you from a faraway space, and it's not a good balance of giving and receiving. If what this offer brings to you is that you'll be spending a lot of yourself but not uh, receiving so much in return, or if you'll be receiving a lot more than you have to be giving, there is going to be an imbalance in this situation, and you need to consider that. Okay, you need to consider what it is that you can do for other people, people who don't have as much as you. Okay, people who are not, maybe who are not spiritually strong, who are not energetically strong. What is it that you are doing for them? How can you pass on what abundance you have? All right, before you can sign up for anything. All right, how can you be served, and how can you serve others with what you're being served? You need to consider that before moving forward with this Four of Cups energy. Okay, that will probably give you a more balanced perspective on all of this. With the Three of Swords and the Justice card, so I got the Three of Swords first, and then I pulled out the Justice card as a clarifier. This is what you need to focus on right now. Okay, so I almost feel like your person has truly betrayed you, Sagittarius. Okay, with the moon card here, where your darker aspects are coming on top with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you've really been betrayed by someone, and you're having a hard time coping with that. Okay, but the thing is, this is in your thought, this isn't really a heartbreak. So even though there's a heart here, what's happening is this heartbreak is more alive in your thoughts. Okay, it's, you're thinking far too much about the heartbreak. Okay, than so the thoughts of the heartbreak are hurting you more than the heartbreak itself. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting out of this. Is um you're sort of maybe blaming yourself for being, you maybe saying, how could I be so stupid, how could I fall for this again? Or you're maybe blaming the other person for putting you through this. But I feel like it's your own thoughts that are keeping you attached to this emotional turbulence, than your heart being in that terrible situation as we speak. Okay, I'm not saying your heart didn't go through that. I'm just saying that your thoughts have sort of taken over, uh, and now your heart's sort of taken a back seat, and you're thinking more about the turbulence rather than feeling the turbulence, or experiencing the turbulence physically right now in this moment. Okay, but with the Justice card here, I also feel as if hold on, my bell rang, I have to go check it out. Okay, so with the Justice card, just as a clarifier, as the Three of Swords, I feel like justice is coming. Okay, if your heart was broken, if you were betrayed by someone, if you were deceived by someone, if you did not expect that, it just came out of nowhere, it was completely, they did it completely out of their ego mind, then your justice is coming, Sagittarius. Okay, you are going to get your dues. They are going to be suffering, and it might not happen in a way that we expect. Like, we think, if how karma works is, if someone slapped me and it hurts me, then that person's going to be slapped by someone more powerful than them. That's not how it happens. They will get their karma uh, in a certain aspect of their life that affects them the most. Okay, so if this betrayal, this deception affected you, because your emotions were involved. Okay, because your emotions were attached to the situation, but that person isn't really that sensitive or emotional, but they will feel the brunt of the karmic brunt if it happened to them, to their financial situation or to their career. Then that's how it will manifest for them. Okay, that's how it'll serve them. Okay, so I would highly recommend you to get out of the space of um uh, creating the karmic justice and letting things unravel on their own. Okay, you don't necessarily have to take any steps or take any actions. Hence I feel like the universe is saying Four of Cups should be your energy for your next move. Is not really just get revenge actively for that person's actions. Okay, the universe is saying just sit back. Okay, be in a meditative space, contemplate what is serving you, what isn't serving you anymore. The person will be taken care of for their karmic good or bad on their own. You don't necessarily have to spend your time and energy in trying to get yourself justice. That's gonna happen on its own. Okay, you just, all you have to do is be yourself, indulge in yourself. Okay, and take care of yourself, heal yourself. Okay, because sometimes people who betray us or deceive us are also just a reflection of our own thoughts towards ourselves. So were you betraying yourself, were you lying to yourself about something that this person has just brought to your attention? Okay, and then can you be grateful for that? Okay, I'm not saying forgive their actions and go back to being the closest friends, or go back and get into a relationship with them. I understand that they've betrayed you, but was that betrayal trying to bring your attention to something that you're just not ready to focus on? Okay, so the universe is telling you to focus on this heartbreak, to focus on this betrayal, and know that your justice is coming, that your dues are coming, that your rewards are coming. Okay, you don't have to do anything for them actively. All you have to do is sort of focus on that, sort of, guess not go back to them. Okay, not melt away just because they've come back, just because they're apologizing. Sit there, think about it. Okay, make sure you're taking care of yourself. You're feeling really exhausted right now, you're feeling really done with everything right now. Heal yourself first. Okay, take care of yourself first is what the universe is trying to tell you. And with the Ace of Pentacles in your near future, there's a beautiful manifestation coming to you, Sagittarius. Okay, so all of this darkness, all of this suffering is going to be worth it if you deal with it right, if you heal yourself, if you don't really wish ill upon other people because it's happened to you. Maybe you paid off some karmic debts, maybe they are creating some karma and it will come back to them and bite them in the ass. But because again the justice card is right here next to your heartbreak. Okay, so you will get your dues. You don't have to do anything for it actively, but you do need to focus on the heartbreak just so you don't go back and fall back into that trap. Okay, and focus on it from the perspective of learning lessons from it and finding ways to move past all of that. Okay, don't just focus on it as in keep overthinking about it and then let it make your life harder. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles in your near future, beautiful manifestations. A thought you had, you attached your emotion to it, you acted upon it, and the thing is manifesting for you now. Okay, it's right around the corner. You just have to be a little bit more patient. And it could be that once you deal with your darker aspects, once you have healed all of that, once you have released all of that, then you will be vibrationally, you will be in a position where you will be able to receive this manifestation from the universe. Okay, it's a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I It might have sounded like uh, there's some suffering and some difficulties in there, but I feel like the universe is right around you. You're being taken care of, you're not alone in this process. And if you're feeling alone in this process, I would truly highly recommend therapy, and I would highly recommend just being closer to nature. Okay, see only love. What a beautiful angel guidance card has fallen out. Okay, don't get petty, Sagittarius. That's just not going to solve anything. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Okay, your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. The angels gave you this card as a reminder to see yourself, others, and every situation through their eyes. When you focus on love, anything that's unloving falls away. It's like turning on a light to diminish the previous darkness. Call upon the angels whenever you need help to elevate your vision to a more loving vantage point. Additional meaning, excuse me. Additional meanings being look past the personalities and egos of others and see the angel within them. The angels can help you with this if it seems difficult. Forgive, release anger, hurt, or judgments to the angels. Affirm what you desire instead of what you fear. I think this was really important. Release anger, hurt, or judgments to the angels. Affirm what you desire instead of what you fear. Okay, so I feel like this is a really important card. Sagittarius, see only love. Okay, do not get petty. The justice is coming. You don't have to get petty for that. Okay, the universe is looking out for you. They're looking after this person. They're taking care of it. Heal your darker aspects. You don't have release them. Okay, heal them to release them. Okay, and then this manifestation is just right around the corner for you. All right, such a good reading, Sagittarius. I love your readings. Okay, let's see what the divine doors is saying. Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's light burns. Another card about releasing. Okay, Sagittarius. Then let's see if the spell cards want to tell us something. I feel like it's a love reading for everyone, but I feel like this is very specific reading, and it could be a third party situation with your partner, but I almost feel as if it's your friend. It's a very close friend to you that has betrayed you in certain ways, and you can't believe them right now. Okay, that's what I feel like this reading is more about. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. So maybe look forward to maybe a party, an event, maybe you'll meet someone there. Okay, maybe this is what that manifestation is about. So yeah, I'm sorry if my surroundings were a little noisy, Sagittarius. I live on a busy street. But that's all I have for you, okay? I hope I've helped. I really hope you don't get petty in these next 2 weeks, because it's not necessary. You're being taken care of, okay? See, try your best to heal yourself in order to be able to see the world from the perspectives of the angels or the universe, because then everyone seems like a beautiful, beautiful child just trying their best, okay? Because you are as well, so they are as well, okay? So see their try to focus on their humanity. Okay, try to focus on that. I'm not saying go back. Do not go back. Okay, the focus. Keep your focus on the heartbreak. I'm not saying go back to this person, but if you can just heal aspects of yourself, because if you're not even talking to them right now, your anger means nothing to them. It's not affecting them poorly. It's affecting you poorly. It's affecting your health. It's affecting your like physical health, mental health. It's affecting your finances. Maybe you're having a hard time focusing at work. So if that is what is going on with you, Sagittarius, then the universe is really asking you to sort of see those people, their humanity, okay? See their inner child, all right? And heal yourself, so um, you can make yourself responsible uh, for your health instead of other people's actions and thoughts, okay? So that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.